Tonight on News 46, is it possible that your auto insurance rates are going up?
And a giant step back in time at Petrick Park this past weekend.
Also, the Pahrump gunfighters are at Dusty Flats. News 46 starts now.
You're watching KPVM News 46 at 5 with Rick Vale and Rhonda Van Winkle. News 46, local coverage you can count on.
Good evening. It's Tuesday, March 29th, 2011. I'm Rick Vale.
And I'm Rhonda Van Winkle for News 46. Topping our news this evening, Assemblyman William Horn has presented Measure AB 120 to the Assembly Transportation Committee, who are looking at the option of increasing the minimum liability insurance for Nevada drivers. Deanna O'Donnell has more.
State lawmakers are debating whether the minimum auto liability coverage Nevada drivers need to carry should be raised for the first time since 1954. Assemblyman William Horn says some Nevadans were driving Edsels and gas cost less than 50 cents a gallon the last time state lawmakers set the minimum rates for auto liability insurance. Horn says he found out from personal experience that the current liability minimums don't provide enough to pay to get you to the hospital, let alone pay for treatment if you're the victim of a serious accident. If the measure passes, Nevada drivers would have to carry at least $50,000 in liability coverage for an accident that injures a single victim. About 40% of Nevada drivers would see rate increases, and opponents say poor people in the state wouldn't be able to afford the extra payments, which are expected to run about $300 per year. Horn says he is looking out for poor Nevadans, especially because they are most likely not to have additional health insurance or a savings account that could help them pay for medical costs if they are an accident victim. Horn agrees the increase would impact 4 in 10 Nevada drivers, but says all of those Nevadans are driving around carrying only enough liability coverage to pay for medical expenses in 1950s dollars. Gas was 24 cents a gallon then. The top TV shows were Gunsmoke and The Rifleman. This gives you an idea about how long ago it was when this was put in place. Horn says he is willing to compromise, but coverage needs to be increased. The measure, AB 120, could come up as early as today before the Assembly Transportation Committee. I'm Deanna O'Donnell for News 46.
The Society for Creative Anachronism camped out at Petrick Park this past weekend. Along with the beautiful period costumes, this group that is a mixture of different time periods gets together for many activities, including jousting, axe wielding, and archery.
We are here at Petrick Park, and you may know the Society for Creative Anachronism is here camping out. We're going to speak to several of the members here and find out how you can get involved.
My name is Michelle Philippe de Sarcey.
And you're a Baron.
That's correct. Yes.
The Society is out here at Petrick Park today. Tell a little overview of what we're doing.
Well, we're a 501c3 educational organization researching and teaching history. And we come out here every year and do this activity where we combine our heavy weapons combat, which you've been filming, and the rapier combat, which is on the other side. We have equestrian going on back behind you, and we have archery and thrown weapons on the fields over there.
This is so wonderful. You guys are all in generally one period, right? Some people choose different periods.
Yes, we all have different periods that appeal to our research and what we're interested in. My clothing, for instance, is early to mid 14th century French.
And some of the things that we're seeing in some of the tents. I know you guys camp here.
Yes, that's part of what makes this such an enjoyable time out here in Pahrump. We come out for the weekend, we're able to camp and really relax into the experience.
You guys are from Vegas, but people come from all over, right?
Correct. We have people here from all over Southern California. A couple of people are here from Arizona, and about half of us are from Vegas.
I know that the equestrian, you guys don't bring out as much as the regular groups because...
Well, equestrian, as anyone who's got horses knows, horses are expensive to keep, but transporting them and bringing them, like many of our friends are here from California, brought their horses in. But it's a lot of expense for somebody to bring a horse in here.
why I'm a duchess. I've been on the throne twice already, which makes me a duchess, and then I'm also currently crown princess.
So tell me a little bit about what's it been like in your 3 reigns of power here.
It's actually a lot more work than it is sitting on a little throne and being a pretty princess. It's a tremendous amount of work because you actually want to keep all of the people in your kingdom happy. And we've worked very hard at that, and from what I hear, they like the way we do things, so that's why we're back for a 3rd time.
Do they vote you in?
No, actually, my husband won my lord, won the tournament by right of arms, so he wins the crown by defeating all the other comers in a tournament.
So tell me what that's like, calling your husband your lord.
Well, I actually don't ever call him that, because that's one of the fun things of the society is the queen is always right. So that even counts when it's the king. It's still the queen is always right. So that part's fun.
So for more information, you can go to the Society for Creative Anachronism website at sca.org.
I love their outfits.
Yeah, it's really impressive. It takes so much effort and time and tedious work to create those outfits. They're very accurate, too. The more accurate, the more proud they are of their work. I've been to a few of them, and it's a lot of fun.
I've never been to any Renaissance fair or anything. I've always wanted to because I love the big dresses, when I was in high school for the proms. The girls back then, we wore great big fancy dresses.
Well, there's nothing like a Renaissance festival. You get a big leg of turkey meat, and you stand there and you watch jousting. It's tons of fun.
Sounds good. All right. Well, the 4-H Club invaded Shadow Mountain Feed with animals of all sorts to raise funds for an important trip for the group. We spoke to owner Ron Cross.
We're having a lot of fun today. The 4-H is here. We're trying to help them make some money. They're going to, these kids are all going to go to the fair in Clark County Fair. They need some help to get there, and we're actually raffling off 16 bales of hay. They have pony rides. They have a petting zoo. We're just having a great time. Everybody's enjoying it, and hopefully they can come out here with a little bit of money and help these kids get to the fair.
Wonderful. We have a whole lot of animals here. Are these the 4-H animals?
Yes, this is their animals. They brought their animals down. We have some rabbits, some goats, some ponies. The pony rides are going over tremendously well. A lot of kids are going for pony rides and just having a ball.
What's coming up at Shadow Mountain Feed? I know you have something up on April 1st.
April 1st, we're going to give away 1,000 baby chickens. We have 1,000 chickens coming in, and we're going to give 5 chickens to every customer that buys a bag of feed. So we're going to have a lot of fun that day, and hopefully we can, if you're interested in some free chickens, come on out. They're all going to be laying hens, have fresh eggs in about 6 months, I guess. That's going to be a lot of fun.
Perfect. When is the next veterinary shot clinic?
The next one will be on the 2nd of April, and if we have chickens left over, we'll still be giving them away on the 2nd. But Dr. Flom from Henderson will be here on the 2nd for a low-cost vaccination clinic, and that's a great deal for all the dogs and cats in the community.
Wonderful. And where are we located? What's the phone number?
Well, we're located at the corner of Bell Vista and Leslie, and the phone number is 775-727-5527.
Well, those certainly were some good-looking chicks. Folks, the Pahrump Gunfighters held their first show of the year at their model town, Dusty Flats. Kathy Leach spoke to News 46 to let us know about the show and what's coming up next for the Gunfighters.
Well, we are here at the stage stop on Stagecoach Road at Dusty Flats for the Pahrump Gunfighters. We're going to speak to Kathy Leach.
Well, we're having our first show of the season, and it's going to be an exciting show today. Also coming up in April, we have an Easter show. It's also going to be a fundraiser for Pitching Hope the movie. We're going to have an Easter egg hunt for the kids. We're going to have bake sale, a horseshoe pitching contest, a circus. I think Doug Curtis is going to bring out his little stagecoach, or I guess it's what you call wagon train, give all the kids rides. And it's all free. We're just going to have different things where you can help donate.
So this show today, I know that we have the Pahrump Gunfighters. I know there was a little split recently. Some people went in different directions. But the Pahrump Gunfighters, this is their first show, but we're going to keep up the good schedule here at Dusty Flats of the shows and keep having these shows going on.
Yes, we'll have ours the last Sunday of the month. We are more interested in supporting the community and doing things for not in the competition necessarily and not for money. We're doing it to raise money for Pahrump community, and that's our main goal. When we do it for the fun of it, for people to enjoy, and that's why we're involved in it. We like to do it because we like doing it. We're not competitive. Yeah, we will do a few competitions, but that's not our main focus. And some of our members decided that they did want to focus on that, and that's fine. So they've branched off and became another gunfighting club. I think they're called the Water Rock Gang.
Waterstone Bunch.
Okay, the Waterstone Bunch.
If people want to become a prompt gunfighter, who can they call?
They can call Danny Delgado at 751-3458. We're always looking for people. The only requirement is you got to want to have fun, and you got to just be able to do it because you love it.
Well, coming up after the break, a furry friend wants your help.
And work experience for young adults 14 through 21.
All this and more coming up after the break. Please keep it here.
News 46 is brought to you by Affiliated Chiropractic and Physical Therapy, specializing in comprehensive accident rehabilitation. Our goal is to create the individual treatment plan that will restore your health and end pain. Come in for your free consultation. Call 775-727-8900.
Welcome back to News 46. Terry Doherty spoke to us at the current Bark for Life about his rescue dog, Biggin, who is available for adoption at West Star Ranch Animal Rescue.
Well, Biggin, he's been around, I've had him about 7 years now, and he's a high-energy dog. It takes a lot of work to keep a dog like this. They dig, climb, bark, chase cats, and howl at the moon. But Biggin here has been, this is his third day for training. And he just been out of the pen. I've been walking him up and down the street back and forth to try to get him used to being out and socialize with other dogs and stuff like that. And his first big event for the West Star Ranch, so
he's out here mingling with other dogs, having a good time, and also in the contest that we just saw was looking at you the whole time of any command that you had to sit.
He did very well. Yeah, we're still working on a few things, but for this Thursday, we're working on shake, and we haven't got that one down yet, but he does sit really well, and that's what we need to do out here is walk and sit. So he's doing great. I'm proud of him.
Let's talk about rescue animals and their willingness to please.
Yeah, right now we got about 43 dogs right now, all up for rescue, and Biggin here is also for rescue. We have two female versions of the same kind of dog. And we got a couple little small dogs in. We have a little poodle in. We don't get small dogs in too often. They go pretty quickly. A couple of larger dogs coming in. So we're getting a new stock in, and we've had a lot of good adoptions this year and hope to keep it up.
Well, we'll come in next week and see and show some new dogs. But until then, how can they get in touch with you to look at your dogs?
727-9273.
And you also take donations as well.
Absolutely. Anytime the week, we're open every day except Tuesday. We're located at 780 Mance Road and open from 10 to 3 every day except Tuesday.
And you take dog food, cat litter,
yes.
Monetary donations, and donations for your thrift store.
Absolutely. Monetary donations, dog food, cat food, no brand makes any difference. Whatever you bring down, we'll be more than happy to have it.
And the Nine Communities Coalition Workforce Director Lloyd Platson spoke to us about this important program, which is making a difference every day.
Actually through Workforce Connections out of Las Vegas, and what we do is we provide educational programs and opportunities for kids 14 to 21 years old to gain work experiences and develop positive work-related behaviors, attitudes, and learn a skill at the same time. We try to match youth with areas that they want to go into career-wise, at least to experiment with that particular career. And we can give them up to about 200 hours worth of work. And we actually pay their salary, workman's comp, and liability, and we try to match them with local employers. And that's one of the things that we always try to promote, is that we like to have local businesses step up and provide an opportunity to provide a work site for these youth.
This is a wonderful program. How's it funded?
As I mentioned, it's funded through federal grants. People may remember the old JTPA work programs that used to be around. And last year we had G&J used to provide the program, or actually 3 years ago. We've been doing the program about 3 years now. Yeah. So the funds come through that. And then, like I say, we look at different services that we can provide the youth. We work with both in-school youth and out-of-school youth. In-school youth, we provide the support services they need to be able to graduate. Out-of-school youth, if they haven't graduated, we try to help them get back into a GED program or back in school so they can get their diploma. The whole goal is to keep kids in school, get them back in school if they have dropped out, and then support them with educational programs that we provide here. We do like resume writing, leadership development, personal growth, dressing for success, and then what we're looking at is trying to develop a workforce for the future.
Now, for more information, to apply or to become a business participant, call 727-9970. Once again, that's 727-9970.
And the Miss Pahrump pageant is once again recruiting female contestants between the ages of 13 and 18 years old. Packets may be picked up beginning April 4th through April 8th at the Pahrump Valley High School, Pathways, and at Rosemary Clark Middle School. Now, prospective contestants must be enrolled in public, private, or homeschool. For more information, you can call 702-336-2009.
And now, folks, it's been getting a little warm for us lately, and it looks like we got some more warmer temperatures even, and then a little drop coming up. Don't go anywhere. We'll have the surprise drop for you in our 7-day forecast coming up right after this break.
News 46 weather is brought to you by your local dairy farmers. Dairy products are very important in maintaining a healthy body. For more information, you can visit their website at nevadadairycouncil.org.
Hey everyone, welcome back to News 46. I'm Rick Vale with your weather. We had a partly cloudy day out there today, a high of a nice warm 77 degrees. Winds are coming out of the west-southwest at about 10 miles per hour. Now our pressure on the barometer holding steady about 30.13. Sunrise was at 6:35 a.m. and our record high was 87 degrees back in 1986. Looking at tonight, it's expected to be partly cloudy yet again. We're going to have a low of 52 degrees, a little warm for normal, but hey, it's going to be a pretty nice night for everybody. Winds out of the north-northeast at 7 miles per hour. Sunset will be at 7:03 p.m. and our record low was 29 degrees back in 1991. Moving on to our 7-day forecast. Tomorrow's looking sharp, clear as a bell, no winds expected, a high of 83 and a low of 57. Thursday, still clear, windy though, 21 mile per hour winds are expected, a high of 86 and a low of 48. Now Friday, partly cloudy, winds up to 41 miles per hour, 87 degrees for the high, 51 for the low. Now Saturday, take a look there. If you're expecting to do anything on Saturday, I expect you not to do anything on Saturday because 20% chance of rain expected all day long. Gusts up to 55 miles per hour. We're talking practically tropical storm weather here with a high of 78 and a low of 40. Sunday's going to be a little bit better for us with gusts of about 30 miles per hour. And the temperature's going to cool off for us. 67 degrees for the high, 39 degrees for the low. Monday, still partly cloudy, gusts up to 29 miles per hour, 75 for the high, 42 for the low. And finishing off our 7-day forecast next Tuesday, partly cloudy skies, gusts up to 30 miles per hour with a high of 84 and a low of 52.
All right.
Yes.
Well, you were serious about that, weren't you?
Well, yeah. I mean, it's not freezing or anything, but considering that we have an 87-degree day and then a 67-degree day with a 20% chance of rain.
20 degrees, that's huge.
Yeah, it's a pretty big drop within
weather.
A couple days. That's Nevada for you.
I guess. It just seems like it's been more drastic this year, but you know what? The whole earth and the whole atmosphere is drastic this year.
Absolutely.
Earthquakes and all the things that are happening.
Going out like a lion, that March is. So we got a dog? So we had a dog show up?
Yes. We had a dog show up at the station this last Saturday. There she is. It's kind of hard to see her there, but she is a long-haired Australian Shepherd. And she's very, very friendly. She must belong to somebody. She had on a faded pink collar with faded flowers, and she's friendly. She's really good with other dogs. She plays fetch. She sits. So anyway, Animal Control has her, and if you are the owner, please get a hold of Animal Control right away. And if you're looking to adopt a dog, if nobody shows up to get her, she would be a really great family pet. We just have too many dogs here already at the station. So really, she's a very, very friendly dog. So we hope that somebody will find her. We are concerned for her.
Oh, well,
we are.
I'm sure somebody will come up.
The phone number at Animal Control is 751-6315. They are open 7 days a week. Actually, they're not. They're 8 to 5 Monday through Friday because I called this weekend, so the information on on the internet is incorrect. They are only open Monday through Friday. Saturday and Sunday they're closed. That I know for sure.
Oh, okay. Well, Shadow Mountain Feed is giving away 1,000 chicks on Friday, April 1st. No, it's not an April Fool's joke. They're actually doing it. If you buy a 25-pound bag or a 50-pound bag of feed, you get 5 chicks absolutely free.
Right. So if you buy 2 25-pound bags, don't you get
10 chicks?
10 chicks. All right. That's awesome.
You can't argue with that.
And lots of people in Prump have chickens. I mean, there's room for them.
Absolutely.
And they're kind of cute little pets, you know. And they lay eggs, you know. Later.
I'm sure they do. I don't have any of those things. I've got dogs. That's all I'm good for.
Up here at the station, we have chickens. So, all right, everybody. If you've missed any of this newscast, you can watch it all again on our website at kpvm.tv.
And I think that's going to do it for this edition of News 46. I'm Rick Vale.
I'm Rhonda Van Winkle.
From everyone up here on the hill at KPVM, we wish you a safe evening, and we'll see you here again tomorrow night. Until then, good night, Pahrump.
Good night.